Hey kids, it's Englentine here, and me and my brother were talking, and we brought up the Eisner Awards. Now, I'm a huge Will Eisner fan, and I love the fact that they named an award after him, especially considering it's the Excellent in Comics. However, this year they really nosedived into... It's all just politics and BS because, I mean, come on. From now on, we have to describe freaking Squirrel Girl as an Eisner Award-winning book. The art alone should keep it away from that, much less the horrid stories that go along with it. So we said, wait, they need a Razzie, but we don't have a Razzie award for comic books, at least not according to the 2 seconds worth of Googling I did. You know, I didn't do a lot of... research into that. However, I didn't find anything, so I said, let's make our own Razzies for the comic books. And so we figured out, okay, what would be a good name for it? So we tossed around a few names. I mean, you know, if the good ones are named after the Eisners, why can't we have the Liefelds or the Riveras or something along those lines? Well, because you can get sued. So why don't we name it something else? Well, we could call it Chavez Awards. That would be awesome. Except, you know, then we'll be wanting to use the image, and you can't really do that because, you know, get pulled down and sued. So we thought, how about the God-Awful Bummer Book Yearly Award? And my brother was like, God-Awful Bummer Book Yearly Award? That doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. And I had to agree. You know, God-Awful Bummer Book Yearly Award doesn't roll off the tongue. Yeah, it's not exactly an easy name to remember. So why don't we just call it the Gabby Awards for short? That way, we're not calling anybody out by name. We're not using a character or any kind. A simple acronym gets the job done. So how are we going to do this? It's very simple. We're going to let you kids vote on it. We're going to let you guys pick the nominations and such. We got the categories. Now, this is the first time around, so maybe the categories will be different this time. But this is what we thought of. We thought of 17 because, you know, Oscars have 17, so why can't we? I'll list off the categories, and then you kids put your nominations in the comments below, okay? And share this video, because the more the merrier, I think, anyway. So here are the categories. Also, I will be writing these down in the description, so, you know, that you don't have to try to remember what you heard in the video. Category number 1, worst fan interaction. This is just the fan, or the creator who treats his fans horribly. The Falls from Grace Award, Chef Jack wanted to call this the Mark Waid Falls from Grace Award. Basically, this is the creator who used to be great, but now can't seem to put out a good book to save his life. Worst character development. You remember how good that character was and what they're doing with him now? It's horrible. The Overstayed Their Welcome Award. Yeah, that was cool, but after seeing him in 1,000 books, it's getting a little tired. That is character or creator. The Series or Miniseries No One Wanted Award. That's pretty much self-explanatory. The Tries Too Hard Award. Oh my goodness gracious, that is so trying hard. It's approaching pandering. The Most Confusing Storyline, another one that is self-explanatory. The ANVIL Award for the most ham-fisted message in a comic book. And the Worst Betrayal of Stanley and Jack Kirby's Vision. Now we get down to the what I call the normal awards. The Worst Colorist, Worst Artist, Worst Writing, Worst Independent Comic Book, Worst DC Comic Book, Worst Marvel Comic Book, and then the Worst Comic Overall. And yeah, we're going to do series here rather than issue 16 of Cyborg or issue 12 of I was about to say Shade the Changing Girl. I don't believe it'll ever reach 12. But anyway, there you go. Just do the series rather than an individual issue. We have all the categories there. Once again, put your nominations for these categories into the comments below. And we'll give it about a week or two, and I'll keep updating and keep reminding people of this. And also, if you haven't done this already, click like, share, subscribe, If you haven't done it, hit the notification bell. You do not have to be a subscriber to participate, so share this with people who you think might just have a good time with it. Maybe they're casual fans. But there you go. Also, don't forget the Patreon. The polls are going to be on that. We are also going to be doing our Jack Kirby month next month, where we're going to have a Kirby book review every day. So there's 30 extra videos going on at Patreon that you wouldn't get here, and $1 buys you in. We most certainly appreciate everybody who's already done this, and most appreciate everybody who will. And, you know, thank you very, very much for watching.
You suck! We're really, really great. In contrast, you really suck. So why don't you save us all some time and give up?